to talk about how good God is and how God is doing things in this season and this time. Praying all is well with everyone. I tell you, God is amazing. Despite of what the enemy is doing, God is still amazing. We're gonna change it up a little because I know there's a lot of people with questions and understanding. Well, if God is doing what He said He's gonna do, why is He taking so long? Have we ever realized why He's ask God questions? Because you know you can ask God questions. If you have a relationship with God and you can hear God's voice for yourself, you should be able to ask God anything you want to know. He will give you that answer. It's the point is, will you like that answer? I know for me, there's a lot of things I ask God for, and He doesn't come with the answer right away, because sometimes his delay is not a denial, as they say. His delay means that he's in a word. We probably not, let me even back up. We might not even be ready as we think we are for certain things that we're asking God for, particularly in a spouse or marriage. The enemy, let me say this one time, the enemy is so conniving and cunning. He is in disguise. He will send his imps to make you think that they're for you. That's why we got to be so careful and stay in God's face when it comes to knowing it's Him and when the enemy sends his imp. For me, I'm constantly saying, God, if they're not for me, send them away, expose them, because I don't have time. There's too much work that has to be done. So when you're in that season of asking God for your spouse or being ready, preparing yourself for marriage, you can always ask God, did you send them, Father? He will let you know. And I can tell you one thing, when you know for real that He sends them, it won't be stressful. It won't be you don't have to second guess, because when the enemy comes, it's how tricky he is. He even make it feel comfortable. He even make it seem like that person is the one. But at the same time, they can be familiar. They can say, "Oh, I know where you're coming from. I've been there." Um, I've done the work. Have you really done the work? Because the fruits of your works will show if you have done the work. So you got to be careful when you're asking God to send your spouse, because the enemy knows you just as well as God. So when you're asking God for that one, make sure you've done the work. Make sure that, hello, I'm just talking about kingdom marriages, godly marriages. While I'm exercising, getting my walk in. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, definitely, definitely. If you want God to send your spouse, ask questions. God will not hold nothing from you. And don't let nobody tell you different. If you did the work, you stay in His Word, ask questions. Don't be ashamed of asking questions. If you still know that you have work to do, that's no problem. Do the work. I'm still doing the work. Even as I prepare myself as being a spouse, I'm still doing the work. I go to counseling. I'm asking God every day, what is it, God, that I need to work on? What is it that I don't want to have to bring into a marriage? Because sometimes we feel like we're ready and God is telling us we're not. So we really do have to stay in His face, ask questions about being prepared for your spouse. I'm sorry with all the noise in the background. I'm walking. Ooh, sorry. But yeah, if you trust God and allow Him to bring your spouse, God makes no mistakes. He knows who's best for you. Do you prefer God to send them or your flesh? Because I know for me, I prefer God. The last time I chose out of flesh, I ended up in a DV marriage for 14 years. 14 years of abuse, 14 years of stress, 14 years of unnecessary surgery that I didn't need. But God, I'm still here. So He gives us a second chance to get it right. So I would tell anybody, trust God. Let God work it out for you. Let God choose who's for you, man or woman. Because you want your children to see how you wait on God and choose a healthy relationship. Now, I'm not going to say you're not going to have your issues. You're not going to have some problem. That's normal. That's part of a marriage. That's part of growth in a marriage. But when you trust God and allow Him to be the head of your marriage, oh, I promise you, the enemy gonna come like a flood, because he frowns on marriages. Because why? When God sends you your spouse, He knows who's for you. He knows when you two get together, oh, all hell about to break loose. There's a lot of things that's going to be shut down. Ministries are going to birth. That's why they tell you to encourage each other. Pray for your spouse before you even meet them. Pray over them now. Keep them covered. Pray over her now and keep her covered until she comes. And don't let anyone in your marriage. I had to learn that the hard way. Everybody is not supposed to be in your marriage. The only person in your marriage is you, your spouse, God, excuse me, or counseling. And I definitely recommend premarital counseling, because I'm definitely doing that when God sends my spouse. Now, if He doesn't want to do it, He is not for me. Promise you. And know your boundaries. It's okay to know your boundaries. It's okay to let that other individual know your ins and outs, your triggers. Because why? When you get together, y'all gonna work on that together. So you have to understand that marriage is work. We never stop doing the work even when we're married. If a person tell you they're good, run like the wind. Don't stop working. Don't stop trusting God. Don't stop loving on you first and foremost. Don't stop forgetting who you are in this marriage. You should never be in a marriage and forget about you as well. Have your moment of transparency. It's okay to have a day to yourself. And if your spouse cannot understand that, then they're not for you. Because I promise you, they're going to want a break. They're going to want that time away. And it's okay. Because why? When God puts you together and your spouse take time for themselves, a day away or a couple of hours, you shouldn't have to worry about it. You should trust them enough to know that they're going to be back home with you, or trust them enough to know that hello, that God has put you two together, so you don't have to worry about someone cheating or stepping out. Because the enemy gonna get you so bottled up in your thoughts and ideas that someone's gonna cheat or someone's stepping out. But if you can't trust your spouse, you can't trust yourself. The reason I'm telling you is because I know for myself. I can't be with someone if I can't trust me first and foremost. If I feel like I'm gonna go out here and be in these streets and cheating and everything, I don't ever need to get married. I just need to stay single. So it just pays to trust God. It pays to understand that when God tells you no, it's not a delay. It's a delay, I'm sorry, not a denial. But when God tells you yes, oh, it's a beautiful thing. And you don't have to wait 2, 3 years to get married. Who does that? When God sends you your spouse, it's up to you. Hello. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, I just came on while I was walking to tell everyone hello and try to keep talking about godly marriages, because I want whoever God has for you keep you lifted up, so you don't get so distracted and get frustrated out here in these streets, because being single is not easy, and I know for some it's hard because the enemy gonna come like a flood to get us so distracted what's going on in the world, to keep the men and the women from each other fighting and arguing. But when you trust God, He's gonna He's always got your back. He's gonna take care of you. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for coming through. I hope everyone enjoy the rest of their evening. See you later. Bye bye. Oh wait, forgot how to do this thing.